recession's coming, banks are failing. And I went, wait, what? The market, the chart, this is what I love about technical analysis. It is what it is. The chart is telling you it's black and white. It doesn't have an opinion. It is going higher. So I've studied the S&P, the Dow, and the Russell, the Qs. And in this environment, I'm looking at the SMH, which is the ETF for the semiconductor space. So it became pretty clear a couple of months ago that the semis were bouncing off an area of support and they were starting to lead the market. So in a market that we've had for the last couple of months, if you're a fund manager and you're wanting to wade back into the market, you're probably going to be a little more comfortable telling your client, hey, I got you into Stanley Black & Decker, or Altria pays a dividend yield of over 8%. You know what I mean? If you're sitting across from a client and you want to explain why you got them back in when they might be a little nervous about recession, skies falling. Exactly. And if I were to offer another, just to touch on what you said earlier about the Dividend Aristocrats. So Dividend Aristocrats, it's a list of about 65 names that have been reliably paying their dividend for 25 consecutive years, growing or reliably paying their dividend. So when I do that sector study on the weekend, I can always find a Dividend Aristocrat in that sector. And then the Dividend Kings are even a shorter list of about 45 names that have been paying their dividend for 50 consecutive years. And on that list, you're going to find Stanley Black & Decker, off the top of my head. So what I do on the weekend is I look at those big indexes and then I tuck into the 11 sectors of the S&P and I see which sectors are showing strength. And then I pick the best candidate in that sector that I can find. And so I ran an event last night and we were looking at Texas Instruments as a possible setup for the week ahead. So my thinking is those guys will always be bid first. When they are at areas of support and they have those juicy, juicy dividends, they will be the ones that people are attracted